Hi, it's me, Ellen Whitehurst of ellenwhitehurst.com and your Empowered Lifestyle List. And today we're going to talk about building a treasure map, or what some people call a vision board. And I want to give you the tools and the techniques that I use on my personal maps or vision boards, because I believe that there's some tools, tips, and techniques to building these boards that are magical. And we now will know, you and I, the magic sauce that goes into making these manifesting boards a visual version of your goals, your hopes, your wishes, and your dreams, okay? So let's start with what you'll need to actually create or craft a vision board. And that way you can gather all your supplies. Yeah, all of them. Okay? Tape, scissors, that's it. Some magazines, some catalogs, things that actually speak to you, though. Now, here's one of those secret tips to building a vision board. What you need to have most and first is clarity. Clarity around what it is that you're trying to create or attract into your life. Without clarity, just putting a fat stack of cash on your vision board isn't going to actually manifest that for you. You need to know, what are you going to use that cash for? Are you going to invest in a business? Are you going to pay down debt? What are you going to do with that cash that's going to make you feel great? Because at the end of the day, the emotional connection with these images is what's most important. You hear my phone dinging in the background? Right now, that could be somebody calling with some cash for me, just because we're talking about it. I forgot to turn it off, sorry. Anyway, so what's the key? What's the critical key here? The first thing, clarity, okay? The second thing, the emotional connection. When you're looking through your images, you simply must have a Home Alone aha moment, okay? It has to connect with you on every inspirational level. So that could be an image of a falling leaf from a tree. What does that mean to your career? Who knows? But if it evokes a response, an emotional response from you as you're going through your images, as you're collecting them, then take it, use it, put it on your map. You don't need to know absolutely everything that the universe has in store for you. All you have to do is start to create this invisible blueprint, this vision map, this vision board for the universe to then start and take your invisible blueprint and create it in your physical reality, okay? So you really need to dream really big, and you really need to emotionally connect with the images that you're collecting, okay? So you'll need a piece of poster board, some scissors, some tape, some images. That's the ground rules. Now let's take it up to the next level. Let's take it to the higher vibe. What I want you to do when you're constructing this treasure map is do it according to the energies that are on the Feng Shui Bagua Map that we use. I'm going to spell that. That's B like in boy, A-G-U-A. And if you want to find that map, you can go to ellenwhitehurst.com, click on the Bagua link, and you'll get an image. And you'll see that there's 9 areas in the map that all relate to different areas of our lives. Career, knowledge and wisdom, family, friends, wealth, fame, relationships, romance, kids, creativity, helpful people, travel, and then the center is devoted to you. So here's another magic sauce tip. In the center of your map needs to go an image of you, a picture, a photo, a drawing of you. But it's your best you. It's you when you're happy. It's you when you're connecting with joy. That needs to go in the center of your map. And then the most powerful words that you can find that give you that aha moment need to go around that image of you in the center of the map. Take the other energies and align them with the images that you have according to those intentions, dreams, hopes, wishes, and goals. So if the career energy on the Bagua map is the bottom middle, then take your piece of poster board and devote the bottom center or the bottom middle of that poster board to work dreams, professional goals, hopes, wishes. Okay, so you get it, right? So you're going to use the Bagua map. You're going to overlay the energies onto your poster board and then use your images accordingly on that map. Affix them accordingly on the map, okay? That's really, really powerfully effective stuff that you're using now. Okay, you're empowered and you're taking your intentions and you're literally activating or triggering them with magic. Okay, so the next thing that you need to do, so let's just recap a little bit. Remember, the images are only things that evoke an emotional response from you, and you're going to now put them according to the Feng Shui Bagua energies on your map. As you do this, okay, here's a third really secret tip. Use affirmations, verbal affirmations. Always start with those two words, I am. When you intone I am, you're connecting with your highest power. You're connecting with the part of you that's connected to God. So I am happy. I am empowered. I am in a wonderfully healthy, supportive relationship. I am in love. I am working the job of my dreams. Okay, you get it. As you place your images, use verbal affirmations to concretize or solidify the energies that you're calling in now. Okay, remember, we're just giving instructions to the universe, and we're going to let the universe take that back and give us what we need. So the third tip that I'm going to give you is that just a visual reminder is not all that's needed to activate these energies of co-creation. You need to be aware of opportunities that the universe is now going to bring to you, and you need to act on them. So if you have something on your vision board that may be calling in a nanny or a babysitter or someone to take care of your children, be aware that Mary Poppins probably isn't going to float down to your front door with her little umbrella up, okay, and ring the doorbell. And voila, spoonful of sugar, anybody? No, what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to be on the line at the 7-Eleven and be aware of the two women talking in back of you about a great nanny who just came into town. And then you need to proactively ask if you can get that contact information. Okay, so you get it? You're creating these energies and you're actually triggering the law of attraction for you. But now the call to action is for you to be aware of opportunities you get to now actually concretize or bring into the physical what it is that you were using on your visual version, okay? Opportunities, be aware, take action steps. Now, again, from the Feng Shui Pantheon, let's say you are wanting a different job or an increase on the job or a raise. You can use Feng Shui-related images on your vision board to actually symbolize them and to make them happen faster, more immediately for you. So for instance, in the fame area, the top center, the top middle, that speaks to recognition and rewards, speaks to your relationship with the community, and it speaks to your future visions. A symbol that's regularly or routinely used in that area, according to Feng Shui, is the phoenix or the peacock. So I just happened to come across a peacock image, and this will be going on my vision board in the fame area. So you might want to do a little investigation. I actually will be handing out some of this information on my Facebook page. And also, I'm thinking about putting together maybe a little e-booklet with some symbols and some images and some mantras and some affirmations that we can use to build the best vision board ever. The most effective, the most powerful, and the most magical vision board ever. Okay, so now, how many times do you look at this every day? Does it have to be around you all the time? No. One of the things that you're going to do is you're going to create the board, and then you're going to relax. You've already given your instructions out to the universe. You've already done your job just by creating the board. Now what you're going to do is you're going to relax. You're going to let it go. Let the universe take the wheel, and now just be aware of what opportunities can come to you. That's your only job, except for that we do once a month on the new moon. Take those boards out, take those maps out, and we put them somewhere where they can get some light on them. Literally, you can put a lamp by it, above it, near it, or I put mine in a window so that it gets natural sunlight on it. So for the 3 days of the new moon every month, we take those boards back out, we take our visions back out, we take them for a spin, and we let them get lit, okay? And we all know, if you know me, love to get lit. Okay, so that's what we want to do is we want to once a month focus our energies on our map on the days of the new moon, put them in some natural light, and just do a little mental assessment of how many of the energies that you put on that vision board are now moving forward. You're going to be amazed. Some people can call this a miracle. I call it co-creation. That's what we're here to do. Some of your questions on my Facebook page were, how come the vision boards that I make, nothing ever happens from them? I'm going to beg to differ and say that anytime you take an action step, anytime you take an empowered action step and intend to be a co-creator with the universe, those energies do move forward. Again, this harkens back to me telling you to be aware of opportunities. They are not going to just drop into your lap. In some cases, they might, but in most cases, you're going to have to take positive, proactive steps to actually enact and make these energies come true. Okay, so what are we doing now? We're going to get images that make our hearts sing, even if we don't know why. We're going to put them on the poster board according to the energies that are described on the Feng Shui Bagua Map. As we do that, we're going to use verbal affirmations. We're going to say them out loud. And then we're going to just let it go. We don't need to stare at our vision board 24 hours a day. We're going to relax and let the universe bring us those opportunities that we're co-creating, and we're going to act with awareness and intention on whatever those opportunities are. The last thing we're going to do is we're going to create and sprinkle a little fairy dust on our vision boards. Right, see? It's so great to be us, isn't it? You won't hear this information anywhere else. What you're going to do is take 1/4 cup of cornstarch, 1/4 cup of powdered sugar, blend that together, and add 33 drops of basil, like the herb basil, essential oil. You're going to take the hand that you write with, right hand, left hand, take the index finger of the hand that you write with, that's called your power finger, and blend the cornstarch, the sugar, and the oil together. And then just take a fine little bit when your vision board is complete, and sprinkle this fairy dust over your board. Great stuff. Again, I'm Ellen Whitehurst. You can visit me at ellenwhitehurst.com or at my Facebook page, facebook.com/Ellen Whitehurst. And we, you and I, will build our best lives ever. We're going to start by building this great, magical, miraculous vision board. Thanks for visiting today.